the tactics board come out and I could see my name. I thought, surely not. Flipped it around, like, done set plays, this is a starting team. My name was in there. I was like, wow. Started shaking. I was like, I can't even explain it. And then the night before the game, I remember having my pre-match, getting into bed, I was thinking, I am not sleeping you one bit.
Ashley Baker, how you doing, my man?
All good, mate. You?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. It's been a long time, probably since I've seen you. I remember as kids running the streets of Broadlands, and well, your older brother actually, and Jamie. But I feel like I've done a full loop coming back to see you today.
Yeah, obviously we grew up together, didn't we?
Yeah.
You and James and Elliot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen you I seen you down in Portugal, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right. You bumped in with your mum, your brothers.
But yeah, it's been years.
It has, mate. It has. It's to be honest, man, I just want to say before we start, it's an absolute credit having you on. Just it's not many people from our area that have done what you've done. And it's just refreshing to be like, well, I've known you since we were all babies, basically, and you were good then, you're still good now. And I was thinking about it, like, it's a credit to you, but like, what is the percentage of players actually go pro in football from in the UK? Well, in general, it's got to be 1 or 2%.
Yeah, the figure is really low. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I think you're in and around the right area. 1 or 2%, maybe say 5 max, but I wouldn't even go that high.
Yeah, like if you think about it, like growing up from, let's just say, your age group in our area, how many people made it? Like when I say pro, like it's their career.
I can't think of many.
Nah. Can you think of one other?
Josh Yorath.
Yeah. See, Josh Yorath. He got in some trouble, didn't he?
Yeah. But unbelievable player.
Yeah.
It's sad the way it ended for him. I think he's back playing now at Athlete.
Is he?
But him in his day, he was some player.
Do us a favour before we start. Just pull that mic towards you a bit. Lift it up. Perfect. That's the one. Yeah. Yeah, we're on now. Yeah. I don't, like I said, I've always say this to the boys when the Penybont boys come on. I said I'm not I don't know follow football massively, and I'll always say that before I start. But I'm keen to know about your story, mate. And because there's always been raps on you growing up. Did you ever feel that pressure?
Well, I started off playing rugby, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then I thought I'll have a kick around football with the boys just for a laugh. I started at Penybont. With the likes of Billy, went through the ages, and then for some reason I went to Pencode, and then I was playing rugby and football at the same time. And then I played one game for Pencode, scored some mad free kick. I don't know how I done it. I'll never do it again. And then trained in the week, and then the coach pulled me after training and was like, "Cardiff City have been watching you." I was like, "I'll have a day off." He's like, "No, I'm being serious." So I didn't really think anything of it. And he just said, keep playing and see what happens.
Yeah.
And they'd watched me for a few weeks after that game then. And then I had a phone call from academy manager at Cardiff, would you like to come in and train? I'm sat to like, what do I do here? Do I play rugby or do I go in and play football? So I went in, done the trial. I think I played a game away at West Brom. Game finished, we were all in the change rooms, all got showered, changed. The coach pulled me. He was like, "Look, we need to offer you a contract."
Wow,
I love rugby. I don't know what to pick. So I was like, "Yeah, look, I'll have to have a think about it." I didn't want to instantly say yes, and then in my head, I want to play rugby. And it took about 2 weeks to decide, and then I thought, I'm going to give football a go, and then it just took off from there.
What age were you then?
I want to say 16, maybe younger.
Yeah. So you like literally were just playing rugby and football side to side?
Yeah.
And just played... How late were you when you started playing football then?
Well, I think I signed for Cardiff 16.
What,
quite late, yeah. Maybe a bit earlier.
So
not much earlier, though.
And you just instantly, like, they watched you, liked you?
Maybe 15, 16, I think.
Yeah, but that's still pretty late, though, isn't it, to come into football anyway?
Yeah, I only done it for a laugh, and then I thought, what have I got myself into, And then just took off.
No way. And when you started then going to Cardiff, was it like, you know, was it kind of like autopilot to you, like just playing football naturally? Because at that age, people have been playing from the ages of 7 years old, and they've probably been in the academies of Cardiff or Swansea's and all of those things. And there you are, just plucked in late last minute, like later.
I think I was just born with it.
Yeah.
It was started off as a laugh.
Yeah.
Got into it, enjoyed it, and then the rest was history.
It's like you just said, Dan, you've been born with it, but you know, your pedigree's pretty good. Your brothers are always invested in sports. Your family are always sports mad. So it's kind of like you were always competitive growing up anyway.
I think my dad gave it to me.
Yeah. Like I was going to say, it's in you. But do you see yourself as a hard trainer, or you're quite competitive always, or like instinct always took over, or is it just like you just love playing?
I've never had it easy in football. So I'll always work my socks off. I think a few people would agree with that. Yeah, I'm competitive. You need to ask a couple of the boys, the Penybont. But yeah, that's just natural for me. I've never changed. I've always been the same.
It's impressive though, man. Like I'm gonna be super keen on hearing the journey of you, because you know, you hit the highest of highs. So if you've gone 16 to Cardiff, you signed your deal, you're in their academy, and then how many years were you in Cardiff for? Because were you in the reserve team for a while, or academy? Or?
Yeah, I'd done my scholarship at Cardiff.
Yeah.
So I got some qualifications because we had to do education as well.
Yeah.
So I think it was on Wednesdays or Thursdays. We wouldn't do any training. We'd go to the Cardiff City Stadium and do all our paperwork, basically like school again.
Yeah. So you wouldn't be going to school. You'd just be doing that. That would be like your school.
That would be our education, yeah. Which was a good laugh for the boys. Got a few stories about that. And then after that, you either get offered your pro, or you move on to whatever you want to do, or try to find a new club. So I'd done my whole scholarship and then ended up signing the professional deal there as well.
At Cardiff?
Yeah.
What year was that now? So were you 17, 18, were you?
I think it's about 17, 18, yeah.
What was that experience like? Because that's massive, being a local boy as well.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I'd grown up supporting Cardiff. I used to go, watch them all the time. And then Neil Warnock cut my love for the club.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had a couple of managers there. I was training with the first team.
Yeah.
Under Paul Trollope when he got the job. And he really liked me. I thought, look, I'm in here for maybe a new deal or something, or like even take my first steps into first team football. Results didn't go the way. He ended up getting sacked. Neil Warnock come in, and I'd say within a month, I had a call up to his office. I sit down here like young lad. I was like shaking, sweating. Just a quick one. You're going to be leaving the club. I just went cold. I was like, what? I said, any reason why? He didn't even know my name, by the way.
No way.
He said, yeah, I'm not a fan of under-21s football and all that stuff. I was sat there like, wow.
That's what he said. I'm not a fan of under-21s football, so we're getting rid of you.
And there was majority of the 21s left.
What do you say in those situations? Did you say anything?
I couldn't. It's Neil Warnock.
Yeah.
What do I say to him? I remember walking out there thinking, what do I do here?
Yeah.
But that memory stays with me for a long time, because that was the start of my career.
Did you?
So I appreciate what Neil Warnock done for me.
Well, giving you that, like saying that to you then actually spurred you on to go harder.
Because if I stayed at Cardiff, I would have never played. Under him, I wouldn't have thought.
So then, man, that's an interesting one on its own, just to know that, you know, I think listeners out there think like the pathway, how it goes, and people who are gifted have these opportunities and it just happens for them. But it really doesn't, does it?
It's cutthroat football.
So what is the process then? Did you have a manager, agent, or did you...
I had an agent at the time, yeah. Left the room instantly, rung him. I told him what had happened, and I was still there training, waiting for other teams to have a look. And then I went to Burnley on trial. He phoned me, said, Burnley will have a look at you. Dick Bate, my old academy manager, he sadly passed away, but one of the best coaches I've ever had.
Really?
Phoned my agent up and said, look, we'd like to get Ash in, obviously because I've had previous with him. Played a couple of games, trained there. They were keen on taking me. I was driving home and then my agent phoned again. Sheffield Wednesday want to have a look at you as well. So I thought I can't not go explore that as well. Went there, trained as well, played a couple of games. Played a game away, Birmingham under 21s. Finished the game similar to Cardiff now. Coach has pulled me. I really like you. I'll be in touch with your agent. But that, like in football, you think is that the truth, or is he just saying that to keep me happy? Went back home. A couple of days later, they're offering a contract. So I'm in that situation again now. Do I go to Burnley or do I go to Sheffield Wednesday? And I can't remember why I chose Sheffield Wednesday. I felt bad rejecting Dick Bates.
Because you had such a connection with him?
Just because of the respect I had for him, and obviously he wanted me there as well. But I did turn him down in the end and went to Sheffield Wednesday.
Was it like a better contract, or was it longer, do you know? Or
money wasn't
much difference
for me there because I was so young.
Yeah.
Like money was just, didn't care if it was more or less at Sheffield or more or less at Burnley. I'm not sure if Burnley were in the Premier League at the time as well, so that was a big factor. Am I going to play in the Premier League? And then I thought, just go for Sheffield Wednesday.
Man. So then you took the opportunity then. How old were you at that stage when you signed with Sheffield Wednesday? Because that was massive. I remember, I think I was in Australia at this stage.
You tested me.
I shouldn't have asked years maybe. It's got to be 2012, 2013, was it? Or earlier?
Potentially.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at remembering dates.
I remember hearing about it when I was in Australia anyway, and I was like, that's mad, from people from our area, and you were kicking on like that.
But and obviously it was the first time I moved away from home.
Yeah, yeah. You with your partner as well then?
Yeah,
did you both move up together?
Well, I started up there on my own.
Yeah.
I got another funny one. When I was there on trial, she come up to visit me. So we were in the travel lodge. You'd have like KFC in the room, and she'd have to go back down. And eventually, I moved into digs. I started there on my own. I think it was a couple of months. It was tough.
Yeah, I bet, man.
Never been away from a family. And then I finally got my first apartment, and she moved up with me. And every club I've been, she's moved with me, to be fair.
It's amazing, man. This credit to you guys, because you were so young as well, moving. That's another factor too. Relocating and moving's a tough thing. Did that ever impact your decision on signing deals or contracts, or was that still regardless, I'll take the deal? And
I'd move anywhere.
Yeah?
Yeah, for contracts I'd go.
So Sheffield Wednesday was?
Yeah.
And what was that journey like? Because at one stage you were starting, one stage you were on the bench, and then
it was.
Football seems like a mad thing, man. It's totally different to rugby. The dynamic, it seems so cutthroat.
Honestly, mate, you just got to look after yourself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things you've learned from it.
Yeah. I had about 5 or 6 different managers at Sheffield Wednesday.
Wow.
So that's tough. I'm just been brought into the club, broke through quite quick. Done a season with the 21s, won the league with the 21s. And then next season I was in with the first team. I got dripped in. Carlos Calvahau, I think I pronounced it right. He had me up training now and again. He put me on the bench as well. So I thought, look, there is opportunities here. He obviously left, and then Jos Lakai came in. And straight away he had me in with the first team pre-season. And then we sold one of the first team right backs. So I'm sat in there thinking, I got a chance here. And he did give me a chance.
What was that experience like, getting selected for Sheffield Wednesday?
I remember making my debut.
Yeah. Who was it against?
Norwich City.
Nice.
I was thinking, they've got James Maddison. There's some big players there. And I thought, no. We were training on the Friday, the day before the game, and the tactics board came out and I could see my name. I thought, surely not. Flipped it around, done set plays, this is a starting team. My name was in there. I was like, wow. Started shaking. I was like, I can't even explain it. And then the night before the game, I remember having my pre-match, getting into bed. I was thinking, I am not sleeping here one bit. I didn't sleep. I woke up the next morning thinking, oh no, I've had no sleep here. I got to play against Norwich City. And to be fair, I couldn't have asked. It went brilliant.
Yeah.
We won 4-5-0. Boiling hot day. I had my family there to see her as well. It was brilliant.
Amazing, man. That's so good. And like you just said, you didn't sleep the night before. There's kind of like, how were the nerves the day of the game?
Oh, can I swear or not?
Of course, mate. You say whatever.
Shitting myself.
Yeah.
I remember running my wrists under the cold taps before kick-off, thinking I need to calm down here.
Really?
Yeah.
You that cooking that much sort of thing?
Just buzzing and nervous at the same time. So trying to like collect myself to think, like, just relax here. And then I think I made a tackle in the game, and that settled me right down.
That's powerful, man, and it's such an amazing feeling. I bet when you even reflect on that game now, you can feel those emotions coming through you again.
I had a plaque made for me, custom-made plaque, of my shirt, number, and the both squads.
Amazing.
Starting 11, the date, and I've still kept that to date now. Every time I look at it, it gives me goosebumps.
What an achievement, though, Ash. Like, just like I said, it's unbelievable. I'm grateful that you're here today to talk about all this, but like, just it gives so many other people from our area hope and belief that this is possible for them, you know. And if it, like, you know, the more we talk about it, it's recognizing that you're going to have so many hiccups on your journey, roadblocks, and you've had a fair share of injuries as well that comes along with it, creates mental resilience, and you've got to back yourself always, haven't you?
100%. I had my ankle reconstructed, and I was thinking, I'm never coming back from this.
Was that when you were at Sheffield?
Nah, this was 2-3 years ago.
Ankle reconstruction?
Yeah, and I was thinking, like, I'm never going to be the same. But when you get over that, you can do it, like, do you know what I mean?
How did you, with the ankle, did it roll inwards or outwards?
I remember blocking the shot and rolling it and thinking, oh, it's a bit sore, but left it. And then blocked another shot, like, I think it was 2 weeks down the line, and it just totally gave way. I thought, that don't feel good. Went for a scan, and it was finished, basically.
Really?
Both ligaments. I had 3 old stress fractures in there. So I had both ligaments reconstructed, fractures taken out. I remember Craig picking me up from hospital to drive from Manchester back to South Wales. I'm in the back of the car, leg up, he's sweating, fuming. You remember this, Ash, what I do for you? I was thinking, I'll buy you a beer, Craig, cheers.
Oh, mate, that's good, though. Good on him for doing that. But, oh, mate, injuries are tough, aren't they?
I've had a couple of bad hamstring injuries as well.
Where, you know, when you did your hammy, they say the worst ones, is it on, like,
on the tendon?
On the tendon itself, not in the middle. It's like below the knee or on where it connects to the butt or something like that.
Yeah, I've had a couple of bad ones. But they play with your head a lot, muscle injuries. Yeah. When you come back, you're like, oh, do I sprint here? Do I hold myself back? But I think if it's going to go, it's going to go. Yeah. Just give 100%. If it goes, it goes.
They say with hamstrings now, I think they're doing like more research in hamstrings and treating it more like a severe injury because hamstrings are so bad. Like, and if you're fast, it's a key attribute to you, isn't it? But if once they start to go and start to twitch, start to pull, I think, you know, you can't treat it like a little calf tweak. It's like treat it properly and rest it correctly. I know. I've known lads who like had strains in the hammies and they're still playing. I'm like, you're mad. I don't think I've pulled the hammy because I'm not fast enough, mate. I'm too slow for that. I'm telling you now, it feels like you've been shot. Yeah? Yeah, it's not nice. Oh, mate, touch wood. And go back to Sheffield Wednesday because I'm really interested in this career because if you're having 6 managers, like there's a lot of like working your butt off trying to, what one manager likes is so different to another. Yeah. You've got the pressure of them obviously wanting to get results. If you're getting a couple of managers in, obviously the club, I've had some tough times as well then, right? It was tough. Yeah. I'll tell you that, it was tough. One goes, a new one comes in, you instantly got to impress them, do you know what I mean? But you got senior lads there with 300-400 league appearances and I'm just breaking through 1, 2, 3, 4. You're like, oh, look what I'm competing with, yeah, but that's football. Yeah. My luck could have been different. Like one of the new managers could have had me. But it's hard. Yeah. I think we've gone through a tough patch as well when Jos got sacked.
And then I want to say Steve Bruce come in, and old school.
Yeah.
First team lad, first team boy. Keeper brought back in, like back to the basics. No kids.
Really?
But I can't blame him. Do you know when the team's struggling, like you have to go back to basics. Even though if I was doing well,
yeah,
I think most experienced managers would do that just to get, I don't know, stability back of the club.
Yeah, they're hoping that maybe the experience can bring back like some solidness. And
yeah, that's not saying younger lads can't do it though as well,
I
found tough.
Yeah.
I was in all the squads until the manager got sacked. Bruce came in. I think I was on the bench the first two, and after that I was gone, not even in the squad. I'm sat there thinking, gotta go again, yeah.
How were you dealing with the emotional high and low of that? Because from starting, making your debut for them, and then, you know, playing, starting for a couple of weeks, and then another manager comes in, and then you don't know where you stand, you're on the bench. It's not just that performance on that Saturday or Sunday, it's the Monday to Friday as well. Like, you don't know where you stand again.
But I'd always work my bollocks off in training, even if it was the old manager, the new manager. But yeah, I was young at the time as well, so I didn't know how to react. Like, Steve Bruce, do I go kick his door in?
He's a legend.
Yeah, I can't go in there kicking tables over, or like, why am I not playing? I've only just broke through. But you get that feeling you want to do it because you're so hungry to play. But then you got to be sensible as well.
Hey everyone, it's Ollie Olds here with a quick word from our incredible sponsor, Pitch Roofer. You know, your home is your castle, and nothing protects that castle better than a solid, reliable roof. That's where Pitch Roofer comes in. They're not just building roofs, they're building trust, community, and peace of mind. Pitch Roofer has been serving our local community for years, and what really sets them apart is their commitment to giving back, from supporting local sport teams to donating to charities. They're making a real difference beyond roofing. Together, we are stronger. Now, if your roof is looking a little worse for wear, or you are thinking it might be time for a full replacement, Pitch Roofer has got you covered with top quality solutions tailored to protect your home and boost that curb appeal. Why should you choose Pitch Roofer? Let me break it down for you. Experienced professionals. These guys know this stuff with years of expertise in residential roofing. Affordable rates, competitive pricing with no hidden costs, high quality materials, durable weather resistant products that stand the test of time. Free inspections, get the condition of your roof checked at no cost. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. They're not happy until you are. So whether it's a repair, a replacement, or you just want a peace of mind your roof is in good conditions, give Pitch Roofer a call on 01656 470016. A text message to 07540 443345 or email gerald@pitchroofer.co.uk. Pitch Roofer, building more than roofs, building a stronger community. Now, back to the show. What's something you learnt about professional football with players that no one talks about?
What do you mean by that?
Well, like, for instance, you said, you know, you were young, so you were quiet coming into the team. And you say, you know, I'm not going to go in there and kick tables, this, that, and the other. Would you see older players with the frustration going mad?
Yeah, like, some doors would be kicked down, yeah.
Really?
But that comes with experience as well.
Yeah.
You got lads with 500 games under the belt. Like, they'd kick the door down and not be bothered one bit. And there's me, like, just tapping it. Like, come in, please. But, yeah, there's some cannons in football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your hardest team you played against? Or one you remember the most, let's put it that way.
My favourite game?
Yeah.
Aston Villa away, Villa Park. Marking Jack Grealish. Yeah, that was special. I remember my dad being there as well. And I think Steve Bruce got sacked after that game, before he came to us. I'll never beat a game like that, ever.
What was it like? What was it?
I remember being told, like, you're starting tomorrow. I was thinking, fucking hell, Jack Grealish, Tammy Abraham. They were the favourites to go up as well, by the way. In the hotel again, didn't sleep, did I? Waking up thinking, please. Yeah, I was quite calm going into that. Got to the stadium, got changed. got all my strappings done. I was thinking, it's go time here. I remember my head, I don't know if you've seen it.
Nah, man.
The cross comes in, I've gone to flick it out for a goal kick because I heard man on.
Yeah.
And I flicked it straight up. One of our lads just headed out to the edge of the box. And John McGinn scored one of the best goals I've ever seen. I was
Really?
stood on the edge of the box thinking, fuck me, the fans are going to slaughter me here. But yeah, we ended up winning the game, so...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So he got sacked after you won the game?
Steve Bruce was Aston Villa's manager.
Oh, sorry, mate. My brain just...
Yeah. And then he ended up coming to us.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, he was manager of Villa then.
What was it like playing against Grealish? Does he talk a lot of shit?
I remember him stamping on my back once. I was thinking, oh, just get up. But
really?
Nowadays, I would have tried getting him sent off.
Yeah.
Mate, what a player.
Yeah, man, he's freakish.
I remember stood there just looking at his car thinking, like, you're a specimen.
Yeah?
But like even how sharp he was. He'd stop the ball and go, and I was thinking, I'm miles off this. Can't get near him.
Really?
But to be fair, I done all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that thought in there, and then you're up against him, and in those moments, as soon as you're out your head back into your body, you're okay again then.
But you think, oh, I'm half decent player, and then you see players like him, and you think the gap is scary.
It's level sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's what I mean though. Like football, man. Like it's just a crazy sport. It's obviously worldwide. It's the biggest sport in the world. But it's just like the skill set on people. There's levels. You'll watch it on TV, and I love it, man. You'll be somewhere, and someone's saying what they should be doing on TV, and he's sitting there with a pint in his hand, like they should be doing this. I'm like, man.
Keyboard warriors.
Yeah, the keyboard. What you should be doing. I'm like, have you done it before? Like, oh, do you know what I mean? It's just mad.
But yeah, that's my favourite ever game.
Yeah, it's amazing that is, bro. Like just to being able to do that, to play against these players. You know, were you someone who tried, how would you sort of relax after a game? Because there's so much energy, adrenaline going through your body.
I'd never sleep after a game.
Yeah.
Well, night games anyway, I'd be up till 3, 4 in the morning just thinking about the game, but obviously because you've had all your caffeine and just you can't wind down at all.
Were you someone who quite kind of reflected a lot, like on what you could do better, or were you always quite like content after a game?
I used to be really bad. I used to watch the highlights, watch the game back, like why have I done now? Could I have done that better? But now I'm more relaxed because I know what I can do and what I can't do now.
They say in it, man, you wish you had the body you did when you were 21, 22, but you had the mindset you do now at like, how old do you know, 29?
28.
28. Oh, you've got plenty of time, mate. Plenty of time. So, do you know what I mean, though? Like, just that mentality you have now, you know, you work, you read the game differently again.
You learn about yourself as well. So now I know not to stress about watching things back or why have I done that.
Yeah.
I know why I've done it.
I don't want to go too far ahead. I want to kind of talk about your journey and the teams you've gone to. One thing that surprised me, I always thought you'd get a cap for Wales.
First team?
Yeah. Especially when you're in Sheffield. I thought he's going to... Did you ever get called into the squad?
That was my first ever call-up, was for the 21s.
Really?
Never had one ever. Well, I think I had a cap under 17s or something like that, but since then, nothing. And then when I broke through into Sheffield's first team, the phone call obviously come. But no, I never got a first team cap.
I always thought, man, you'll be in this at some stage. You get a crack, and
it's tough though. There's some
man,
brilliant players there.
It is, but you're pretty good as well, though. So
it would have been nice.
Yeah.
I'm happy to get my 21s caps.
Yeah, that's still impressive.
First team would have been amazing, but
how are you finding a Penybont now?
I'm enjoying football again.
Yeah,
I had a tough couple of years. But yeah, I just feel like weight's been lifted off me. What a set of lads.
Yeah,
love them.
We had Kane on and Billy on, man. They're characters.
There's a few characters there. Chris Venables. He's meant to be 40, but he acts like a 10-year-old.
Is he?
But yeah, they're all brilliant, mate. I love them to bits.
Well, after that podcast, I came and watched you play against that Lithuanian team.
Yeah.
You guys was... I know that was the second leg, but at one stage you could have been 2-1 up. I think finished 1-1, didn't it?
1-1 it finished, yeah. Yeah, we attacked the game differently, and it worked. I thought we were brilliant that night. But that's the fine margins in football. Away from home, maybe if you tweak one or two things, you might get a result out there, or you might get pumped as well.
Yeah.
It's all luck as well, mate.
Yeah, 100%. And I found out after the game that team was mid into the season already, and that would have been your pre-season games. Your trial games would have been before that, or did you have a game before that?
It was pre-season straight into Europe, so
really,
that's our first competitive game. Yeah.
So your match fitness was technically still coming.
Yeah, and then you play against teams like that, and you're like, but to be fair, the grit from the boys, and we're part-time as well.
Yeah.
But honestly, none of them would leave an ounce of energy left.
You've got a lot of dog in that team, haven't you?
Yeah.
I got to say, man, I said it to Kane. No, I didn't say it to Kane, but like, I haven't been following the football, but I was like, I'm going to come watch this game. So I went down there, brought my dad, and Kane came on at the end. I think he's been injured or he just come back.
Yeah.
But, man, he's got a great left foot, and he gets around the park and he gives it his all, doesn't he?
He's got one of the best left foots I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Wand.
It's something about left legs.
Me and Kane grew up playing at Cardiff together.
Right.
So I've always known Kane and known what he can do.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm shocked that he never
kicked on.
Got a club after Cardiff, because he has some talent.
Yeah. I think he said he went straight from Cardiff to Penybont.
I think he did.
Didn't try and explore any other options beforehand.
He might have.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I don't know the ins and outs, but I'm really shocked nobody took a chance on him, because he is one hell of a player.
Yeah, he's. I like his aggression. He's got a bit of
little terrier.
Yeah. Do you give a couple of? I think he literally come on, got a yellow card.
Yeah, he did. I remember saying up against a rapid winger as well, just been bucked. I was thinking, please don't get sent off.
What happened at half time? You boys, someone got red carded at half time in the tunnel.
Yeah, well, it started off, you'd touch them on the toe or just even body them, and they'd go on the floor holding their face, and you know us Welsh boys, get up, will you?
Yeah. And
it carried on, and one of our coaches lost his head. To be fair, we all lost our head.
Yeah.
I think because the ref was buying it as well. Every time they'd fall or scream.
Yeah. It was a bit too much.
Yeah, but it was obvious too much. I don't know how the ref kept falling for it. And then we all went in half time, and I think something got said, and boom.
Really? What nationality was that ref? He wasn't local. He wasn't.
No, he was foreign.
Yeah, for sure. Just carrying on a bit too much anyway, but that was good to watch. It got me. I'm definitely going to come. How many games into the season are you now?
5, 6.
5, yeah. I'm going to come down and watch a couple more games. My dad, it was good for me. My dad just watched it, and he loved it as well, so it's good.
It's a local team as well.
Yeah. How's it been for you though? I know you said you've enjoyed football again, but what's it been like for you to come home? What was the key catalyst on coming home?
I was obviously at TNS for 4 years, I think. Lost my dad while I was there. That was tough. And then obviously picked up my injuries. I wasn't playing as much as I thought I should have been. And then I got offered a contract, which I'll be honest, I didn't really appreciate it. I thought I deserved more than what I was being offered. Not money, length, and
all TNS?
All that type of stuff. So I just sat down with Emily, my missus, and had a couple of chats with my mum and my brothers. I thought, I think it's time for me to move on,
Yeah.
It was tough, don't get me wrong, because they're a great group of lads. Obviously played in the Conference League group stage with them. I thought, obviously my kids are a big factor as well.
You got 2 now?
Yeah. My little girl was 4. I was thinking, do I keep dragging her around, or do we move home, set base? Because it's not fair on her either. I want her to see her grandma and nan. I want her settled. So I thought, just do it. Turned down the contract. I don't think I played for the club again. And then signed for Penybont.
Wow. So when you turned down the contract, was this coming to the end of the season, or were you like mid-season? Because
Yeah, I think there was a couple of months left in the season.
that's tough going though for them to just drop you then after that. Well, not drop you, but not select you because of the contract playing a big factor in that.
I was just coming back from injury as well.
Ankle?
Hamstring.
So
I think that was a factor as well. And then obviously I said I didn't want to sign the contract. And I wanted to look after myself. So if I go play a game of football and say do my ankle or do my hamstring again, that's my next move ruined.
Yeah.
So I was being a bit selfish as well, but then I think the club understood my situation, which was like fair play to them as well. But yeah, it was tough not playing the last couple of months.
I bet, because you've got that, that dog in you. You want to play every game if you're available, right?
I did, but then when my mind was set on leaving, you got to think of yourself then.
Massively. It's professional sports or sports in general. It's such a selfless sport decision. You've got to like devote your life to this career. But at the same time, you've got to kind of bow your head down to what they demand of you as well. It's quite hard going, especially in football, man. I couldn't imagine how cutthroat it is.
It's horrendous.
Yeah. And you just said...
You said think it's a lovely job.
Yeah.
Good hours, good money, but it can be stressful.
I think it's the mental load that comes with it. No one talks about it as much, but like just like you just said when you went back when you were at Sheffield, like 1 minute starting, 1 minute bench, then you don't know where you stand with the club, then you're just training and you're like...
Yeah, 1 minute you could start 3 games, next week you're on the transfer list.
Yeah.
That is football.
Yeah. And how much input do you think then, for instance, like you've got... I look at Cardiff City, for instance, now, and I hear things about the owner. Like, he has a lot of say in what's going on with the clubs, who's playing and things like that. Does that happen at a lot of clubs, or is that quite prominent at Cardiff? Like when you were at Sheffield, did that happen at all? Where you had the pressure from the owner down to the manager?
I think every chairman's different. Some like to get involved, some leave it to the manager. Personally, I don't think they should be getting involved. Unless needs be, do you know what I mean? But I think it should just be left to the squad, the manager, his staff. Unless otherwise.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's too much going on otherwise. But Sheffield, I do remember the chairman coming in the change room a couple of times after some games.
After a loss or a win?
Both.
Just to kind of talk to the team?
Just have a chat and either congratulate you or like, come on lads, you need to be a bit better here. But yeah, he did come in a couple of times.
Because you don't really want to overstep the coach, because it's his team essentially as well.
Yeah.
So if you've got someone overstepping him, he kind of loses his authority, or...
It's respect as well.
Yeah.
Like that's his environment. That's his squad. But yeah, I don't mind it. Like when they come down well. Like you see Nottingham Forest chairman. After their games, he's always stood in the tunnel giving them big hugs. I don't mind that.
That's nice though.
Yeah.
That's like he's buying into this culture that they're creating.
There's no big ego with him either. Well, there probably is, but like it's nice to know he's got a relationship with the players.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking, oh, there's a chairman there. Let's hide.
Well, when you were at Sheffield, well, you could say about any team you play for, who was someone that you just like... You just mentioned Jack Grealish, but I mean someone that you train with week in, week out, and they were just like the ultra professional.
There's a couple. Barry Bannon. Sorry, Kane, he's got a better left foot than you. Stephen Fletcher.
Wow. What are they doing though different? Like I think us, the curiosity, the listeners will want to know, what is it they're doing? Are they just out there earlier than everyone else? Are they finishing later? Are they stretching? Are they...
It's not even that. It's just like the standards they bring to the training pitch. Match days. Like Baz was effortless.
Yeah.
It looked like he wasn't trying, but that was him 100%. Fletch as well. Like one of the best strikers I've ever trained with, played with. Absolute monster as well. Loved the gym. But yeah, I think it's not about going out early. Like people say about Cristiano Ronaldo, don't they?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. It was just the standards they brought day in, day out. Never changed.
That's cool.
You look at them thinking, like, I need to be there.
Would you try and take part of their game and implement it as yours, or things that they would do outside the field? Would you try and implement that at all? Or do you kind of just...
No, I take bits like attitude and like work ethic. Because they were different positions, I wouldn't really take bits and bobs from them, but I just stand and watch Baz all day. Yeah, he's some player.
Yeah. It's I'm like a bit of a sponge right now, just taking it all in and listening. So you did, how many years did you do at Sheffield, did you say?
I want to say 3 or 4.
3 or 4. And then, was it Newport after that?
Newport, yeah.
Was that a straight transfer or loan?
It all happened because another manager got sacked.
Common theme, yeah?
I think Steve Bruce left to go to Newcastle after pre-season. And then Gary Monk come in. And it was a start all over again. Like, impress him again now. And I remember him pulling me up to the office saying, look, you need to go out and play football. Because obviously I didn't play under Steve Bruce. So I thought, I would either get a loan move or get a permanent move. I think my contract was up that summer as well. So he said, look, we'll have a look where you can go, explore some options. And then I think it might have been deadline day or the day before. My agent's phoning me. Newport County want to get you done. So I spoke to my missus. She was like, yeah, like it's back home. It's nice. But I regret making that move, to be fair. And I remember having to meet Sheffield Wednesday's chairman in a hotel to basically plead to him to let me go, because he was asking for a high figure for Newport to buy me. And I remember my agent saying, look, you have to go meet him for a face-to-face. I was thinking, I don't need this stress, like. Basically, I sat down with him for an hour and a half, just basically asking him to let me go. And eventually he did let me go.
Now, how does that conversation go? Is he saying, we don't want to let you go, we want more money for you? And you're like, well...
Yeah, he basically wanted a figure that was unrealistic. And I hadn't played much football under Bruce. And obviously, lower league teams are not going to splash the cash like Championship or Premier League teams.
Yeah.
And I remember just sitting there repeating myself, like, you're not going to get what you want. And eventually, you give in.
Now, you said you regretted that. Why?
Just the way it panned out there. I thought I was going there to play. I did start playing there, and then I had a nasty injury, groin injury. And then COVID hit. I just don't feel like I had a fair crack at the club, to be fair. I think I had more to give, but just wasn't given the chance.
And who was coaching then?
Michael Flynn.
And did you feel more confident or comfortable to kind of sit down and chat with him then, or was that still, would he never give you that place, the platform to talk?
Yeah, I had a couple of chats with him.
Yeah.
It's hard to just take it in, though, do you know what I mean? Just come from Sheffield, I started playing games in Newport. Breath of fresh air, a new club, playing week in, week out, get the injury, then COVID.
Yeah.
And then I remember playing a game, scoring, and then not being in the squad the following week. I was like...
What was the feedback?
I can't really remember, mate, to be honest.
But I mean,
that was tough.
Especially if you're scoring and you're doing good there. Did you feel like you were playing well? Your confidence was up? You're enjoying football again?
Well, the games I had, I thought I'd done well, and then just couldn't get a run of games to prove that.
Yeah.
That's what, like I said, I don't think I had a fair crack there. And then obviously...
How many years were you there, Ash?
2, I think. And then obviously my dad got poorly while I was home.
Yeah.
That is the only benefit, I think.
You were close to home.
Yeah.
That was such a shock to everyone. Well, obviously to your family. I'm sorry to hear. It's a shame about Matt and the family. But he was a massive part of your life with your career with football and everything. So
yeah.
Did that take a toll on your career?
Yeah, it ruined me for a couple of months.
Yeah.
I remember when Dad was in hospital, I had a phone call off somebody from the club in Newport saying, look, we're not going to be offering you a new contract. Didn't bother me because my dad was ill. All right, no worries, thanks. Phone down. Normally I'd be like, go find another club here. Wasn't bothered one bit. Went straight back in, sat with Dad. Told him, and he was like, oh, it's not the end of the world, son.
You guys,
that put into
perspective.
Yeah, like, football's not everything.
It's, I'm so sorry to hear about that. And obviously growing up knowing Matt and knowing how tight-knit the family you were, and he's been there the whole journey with you with your football. That's the best thing I think I've noticed when I come home was how close you guys are as a family. I always see Craig out with your mum and your nan.
Yeah.
And I see yourself and Jamie.
It's brought us a lot closer. Yeah,
man, it's a powerful thing. It's a beautiful thing and a sad thing too, because it's really interesting. My dad had a health scare a couple of years ago with alcohol, and it makes you grateful for moments more. I want to cherish every moment with him and do things with him. So I, actively every week I want to take him for a coffee, go out for food with him, and it shouldn't need to be that brings you together, but unfortunately it is.
Yeah. I remember we got to the playoff final with Newport, and Dad was ill in hospital at the time. I remember texting him like, I don't want to go. I'd rather stay here and spend time with you because obviously you're really ill. And I remember he texted me back saying, go enjoy, son. I thought, I don't want to go. Yeah. But because he told me to go, I went. But then I wish now I stayed as well, to spend more time with him.
He had a hell of a sense of humour, Matt, though. I remember when I was younger.
He's a character. He was a character.
Oh, man, he'd be definitely proud of you, though.
Yeah.
Like your career, man, and what you've done, he's up there. He's definitely looking down, proud of you.
Yeah. It's just the same, like, with the kids.
Yeah.
I year to see them grow up. My brother Jamie's just had a little girl as well. It's just them little bits, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's hard to... Did he get much time with them before he passed? Sure, at Newport. How old was your daughter then?
Oh, she was only small.
Ah, okay.
But he did get to see her.
Yeah, nice.
Which was nice. But I just wish he could have stayed, basically.
You never know. They might have Matt's sense of humour or something.
My little lad has, I'll tell you that now.
Has he?
Yeah. He's a bandit, just like my dad was.
Yeah, there you go. That's him coming through. So you did some time, like you said, you did some time in Newport. That kind of, like you said, you felt like you didn't live up to your potential. How should I say, play to what you think you could have offered. Yeah. Now, where are you at headspace wise? Because these things knock you, man. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah. It's not even about the money at this stage, is it? It's like you just want to play week in, week out.
It was. I went there to start playing again, to kickstart my career again, and it didn't happen. And obviously COVID, so then it was even harder to find a new club. Because obviously financial reasons, clubs are not getting fans in. So that was tough. But yeah, like I said, when I heard I wasn't staying there, it didn't bother me too much. Obviously because of Dad.
Yeah, of course.
Dad wasn't ill, I think.
It would have been a different approach to it, maybe. What's up, guys? This podcast is brought to you by U-Test. U-Test provides clinically accurate, rapid home testing kits for a variety of medical conditions and deficiencies. Designed for convenience, these tests deliver results in just 5 minutes, eliminating the need to wait days or weeks for lab results. The range includes tests for prostate PSA levels, bowel cancer screening, onset menopause to fertility, and more. All tests are available with the next day delivery at www.utest.co.uk. Use the code 0010 for 10% off your order. Now, let's go back to the episode. Well, there's been a silver line in all of this, so because it's you coming back home has kind of brought your enjoyment back to football.
I'm loving it.
Yeah?
Like I said, I had a tough past couple of years playing. In and out of the team, not even in the squad sometimes. And I just feel relieved I'm home now.
That's nice.
Yeah.
How have you found the transition from full-time to part-time playing now?
When I first made the decision to turn down the contract at TNS to come home and then sign in part-time, I was shit myself.
Yeah.
I've never worked in my life. All I've known is full-time football.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't change it.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because it's refreshing to have something else going on, or?
It's completely different. Even work, like who enjoys work? But I am enjoying work.
Nice, man.
I think part-time's helping me as well with the injuries I had.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get my body going again.
Nice.
Which I feel good.
That's the way. What do you with all these injuries you've had, so you've had your ankle, you've hamstring tweaks, groin.
Yeah. Big tear in my quad.
Well, from kicking the football?
Yeah.
Just went?
I think it was quite big as well.
Yeah. Have you got one of those like divots in it?
Yeah, I got a big dent in it.
Dent in it, yeah. I've seen that before with a couple of people.
Couple of concussions.
From headbutts or?
Just a clash of heads and being stupid, really. Yeah, I've had a couple of injuries.
Well, the best thing is, man, you're still going. But do you approach training differently now?
No.
Nah?
Still train the same as I would years ago.
Nice. Well, I don't know. Like, I remember when I was younger, this is obviously different to football, but when we go out, like years ago, you just grab the ball and just kick the ball back and forth to each other straight away. You're not even warm up.
Yeah.
I can't do that now. I've got to like...
Oh, I do have a little stretch before I touch a ball.
Yeah.
I'd never used to. I'd used to go out and just lash balls around.
Yeah.
But now, yeah.
Any supplements or anything like that? You doing water therapy or any saunas?
Funny enough, my mum bought me an ice bath.
Is she?
So I've been doing that. Yeah, I take quite a lot now.
Yeah?
Just the magnesium.
Nice.
I got into turmeric.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I like that. Just multivitamins.
Nice. Sleep's a good one.
Yeah.
Sleep's the best
It's
recovery.
tough for 2 kids, mate. I'll tell you that.
You had a kid young as well, didn't you? How old is your youngest now? Your oldest, sorry.
My oldest is just turned 5.
5, okay. So you were 23 when you had it? Something like that, 20. I'll do the numbers.
Yeah. I'm not good at maths.
But yeah, that's saying that's not too young now, but it's impressive, man, your career, and it's a credit to you. Who would be your favourite coach to play under?
Tough one.
Penybont managers like this, you better mention me.
Griff could be up there.
Yeah?
Just because he gave me freedom to play. He knows the time I've had. He understands me, which is good. Yoss, the one who gave me my Sheffield debut.
What's the approach to him? What's his nationality?
I think he's German.
German.
I think.
Like, how I've never had I've an Australian coach, but I've never had like a German or a Spanish or Italian coaches or anything like that. What's their approach like to coaching?
Just the cultures are different.
Yeah.
I think Carlos as well. He was Portuguese. Like sometimes they come across as not being rude. You get that vibe, do you know what I mean? But they're not.
Just super direct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind.
I like that.
I'd rather be told than beat around the bush.
Yeah. You know when someone's just talking shit though, like, why am I not playing? Oh, just, boys are available and your opportunity come, you're playing really good, keep it. Yeah, it's like, come on, don't piss in my pocket. Tell me the honesty,
And when I was younger, I'd just take that.
Yeah.
Just take it on the chin, but as you get more experienced and get older, you know what's bullshit and what's the truth.
What would you say the difference is between British footballers and then overseas footballers? Would you say any different mentality to training, or?
I wouldn't say different mentality. I don't know. That's a hard question.
I watched that Beckham Netflix.
The foreigners are technically like your Messis, your Spanish boys. They're just technically unbelievable. But I think that's just natural as well. They have put work in, but I think they're just gifted footballers. But then you could say that of our English boys as well.
Yeah.
You've got like Grealish. You've got gifted boys here as well.
I suppose it was just, I was watching the David Beckham Netflix series the other day. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
And he was talking, obviously, bearing in mind, he's at Real Madrid now, and they're a freakish team, but I think they were 1-0 down, and he started going mad, and all the Brazilian guys are like, don't worry about it, man.
Just relax.
Relax. We'll come back. We'll win. And it's just, obviously, that team are freakish players. Yeah. But I mean, just their mentality to, like, pressure. I've always found British people were extremely hard on ourselves, and it's all like...
I agree with that.
Yeah, tough mentality and... show you're frustrated, then you got the European people or other nationalities. It's like, we'll get there. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll score 2. We'll win. Just relax. But yeah, we are tough on ourselves. I agree with you on that.
It's just the approach of things, isn't it? I remember when I was in Australia, it was totally different. Their approach to sports, they're very confident people over there, and if you made a mistake, they wouldn't scream at you. They'd be like, oh, that's all right, just try it again, just execute it better. You know, that was the mentality. Like, the option was good. It was just the ball that you played, you know, or the pass.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a moaner myself.
Are you?
Yeah, no, I am. Never used to be. I think it's just age.
I think it's
only because I want the best for the other person.
100%.
Not just digging you out for the sake of it. And I don't mind being dug out as well.
How do you find the younger generation coming through now, how they deal with criticism comparison to maybe if you've had the Steve Bruces or the Warnocks, and where they just cutthroat and direct at you? Yeah. Do you think it's a different mentality as the younger players coming through?
100%. Don't want to be disrespectful, but they've gone soft.
Yeah.
Very soft.
I think we've gone really soft.
Yeah.
I think we can't take accountability for our own mistakes.
Or like if you dig some youngsters, I love it, take it on the chin or give it back to me, and I'm like, yeah, go on, I like that.
Yeah.
But then you could get after some, and maybe that could be them done. Like just crumble. Which is tough. Like, as an older, experienced player, you want to get onto people to make them better.
Yeah.
And I don't mind people getting onto me as well, but like, you got to know your players as well.
Yeah.
There's some people you can't get onto. There's some people you can have a fight with.
Yeah.
And then there's some you just don't get on them.
If only people knew that all you were doing was actually you're trying to better them. Because I believe it just comes down to standards. So like you were talking about that player when you were at Sheffield, it was just his standards he held.
Yeah.
It made you want to level up. And when let's just say, I'm not saying it's Penybont, but say you're at Penybont or TNS or Newport, like you've been able to be a part of that level. So you want to bring that level down to here.
Yeah.
So we're all on this playing field, you know, and it's just, you're just trying to bring that to better the team essentially.
Yeah, everyone has different standards, don't they? Some people are through the roof, some are in the middle, and then you get lads who are just none at all. So it's tough finding the balance, I think. Like if you got a lad who's not asked, you don't want to waste your energy on them as well.
Massively.
So there's no point going back in, like, come on, when they're just like, oh, just fuck off, mate.
Yeah. It's hard then, though, isn't it? You kind of question, do you want to be here?
Yeah. But then some of them players have got unreal talent. So then you have to get on them.
Yeah.
Even though they don't want it, or just goes in one ear out the other. You do keep on top of them because some of them are brilliant players.
I think Kane mentioned that last time I was on the podcast, and he mentioned how good the coach is. He's really good at player management. Is that right?
Yeah, he's amazing. He is a brilliant coach. He gets to know everyone. So like everyone's chats with him are different. Like he knows he can get onto him, or he knows he's got to put an arm around the other lad. Yeah, he's a great coach. Very good.
Where are you in the league now?
I think we were second. We've lost games we shouldn't have lost. But yeah, we're looking good.
Have you played TNS yet?
Yeah, we lost 2-0 unfortunately. But
really? Because they won it last year, didn't they?
Yeah, we won the league last year. We gave them a good game though. And we didn't deserve to lose.
I forgot that you were there last year.
Yeah, I was there last year. But I don't think we deserve to lose.
it's because I'm saying it now as a Penybont person, because they won last year once and they lost once, didn't they? In the season, yeah, Penybont when they played TNS. I think it was one game they won and one game they
beat
lost.
Them twice.
Who Penybont did?
Penybont beat them twice at home, and then I remember playing in one of the games up at TNS, and we were 2-0 down after I don't know how many minutes. I'd missed 2 chances to go 2-0 up. Crowley scored twice. We went in half-time 2-0 down. I was thinking, they were top of the league at the time. I was thinking, they could be in, yeah. But TNS ended up winning 3-2. I think they scored like a last-minute winner. But yeah, it was a good game. Good team as well. Yeah. And that made me want to go there as well.
Nice. How's Billy getting on there?
Yeah, he's a good lad.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about his role in being in charge of the fines. He just makes them up.
Right. Does he?
He'll come and say, you owe 10 or you owe 20 quid. And
just pulls
where's your fines in, Bill? Oh, 0 next year. That was a shock.
What's the most common? Have you had a fine yet?
Yeah, Billy makes them up for me all the time.
What's the one you've had the most common? Late.
No, I'll never be late.
Nah?
No. Losing in training, being on the losing team.
You have a fine for losing the training?
Yeah. If you're on the losing team.
Fuck, man, that's a bit tough.
Billy's rules, mate.
Jeez, man, you might as well give your pay to him.
It's tough.
He said a few of them on the podcast the last time.
We have to roll a dice as well.
Yeah.
For every match day. So I think like 2's double and I don't know, 5 roll again.
Yeah.
But it gets you like the morale up before the game, so you're all like having a laugh, and it's a good idea. I don't mind it.
It just builds that banter, though, doesn't it? Like, kind of, everyone has a laugh, everyone gets into it, and it just builds this cohesion throughout the team.
Billy gets the brunt of it because I think there's one when you spin, you get to give your fine to someone else.
Yeah.
And as soon as somebody gets up, just Billy gets it straight away. So his rules, he gets punished for it.
Mate, the fine masters always get it.
Yeah.
They got to have it.
Got to.
And it's been an absolute pleasure having you on. It's refreshing to know your journey, and I know it. We've spoken about some of the tougher times, but in between there's been some beautiful times, and I just love hearing about especially football stories, because you just don't. Yeah. They're few and far between, you know, and you know about them. But is there any questions I missed that you'd love to talk on?
No, I only have one regret, which was going back to football too early.
When was this?
After losing my dad.
Oh, right, okay.
I think I went in too early and I didn't want to be there.
Was this with Newport or
TNS?
TNS.
I remember playing in the Europa qualifier, finished the game and I had a text off, I think it was my partner, saying, look, your dad's not looking good. I phoned Mum, I was like, what's happening? She was like, I didn't want to text you or tell you earlier because you had the big game. I was like, fair enough. I remember flying home, getting back to the airport and driving straight to South Wales. I think it was like, I got back 4:30, 5 in the morning. Yeah. Just flown from Lithuania. One eye open, driving, like, I need to get home here. And then a couple of days later, Dad passed. And I remember telling my manager, and he was like, I'll just take as much time as you want. But yeah, that is one regret, going back too early. I was in training, I was there, but in my head I wasn't there. Yeah. I didn't want to be anywhere near that pitch. And then, obviously playing the games, I was nowhere near where I needed to be. But I didn't want to use that as an excuse because I was already back in. But it was. I didn't want to be anywhere near that pitch.
It's hard though, because part of you wants to grieve, and then the other part of you is like, well, I gotta kind of take your mind off it a little bit. Yeah. But then when it's like the yin to the yang, because you want to go back, but you don't want to go back, but you don't want to. It's not, you know.
I say it was alright. When I got to training, like being in and around the lads, it takes it off your mind. Yeah. But then you get in the car, you're on your own, driving home, you're like, back to square one. Yeah, that's the only thing I regret on myself.
What was your proudest moment?
making my debut, I think, in the Championship.
Yeah.
And obviously playing in the Europa League group stage.
That's cool, man.
That's some achievement, yeah.
Yeah. Do you save jerseys?
Yeah, I've got a few.
Have you?
Yeah.
You into your memorabilia and stuff like that?
Yeah, I've got kit bags full of stuff.
Have you?
Other people's match shirts. I like to keep training kits.
Yeah, nice.
Where I've been. My missus ain't happy, but
just bags everywhere.
Yeah, footballs, boots. I've got ancient boots just kept in the box. Yeah. So I don't want to get rid of them.
Mate, don't tell Billy this, mate. Billy Borge will be trying to take these off.
He's got canoes, mate, so he won't fit in any of my boots.
Who was your sponsors? Like, did you have a obviously providing you boots and stuff at the time? Was it just the club give you whatever, or?
No, it was through the agency.
Okay.
So my agent would sort it through the company, basically.
What was your favourite brand of boot?
Nike.
Yeah?
I've never changed.
Really? I find Nike's quite flat.
I've got narrow feet.
Have you? I've got fat feet, so maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, I've always stuck with Nike.
Yeah?
I don't think I will ever change. Nice. Until I hang them up. You
got no desire to hang him up, I'm sure. It seems like you're just getting started again.
It was through stages I was thinking, do I carry on? Yeah. But now I'm back home, Penybont. I'm not even thinking about it.
Ah, nice, man. Who have you got this weekend?
Bala away.
Bala away.
Nice little trip there.
What have you got the following weekend? Have you got a home game then, do you know?
Potentially.
Is your games always on Saturday, or does it change?
No, there's some Friday nights. I think there'll be some midweek games as well.
I'm going to come check out a midweek then. Because our season's just kicking off again now, but I'd love to come down and watch the boys play.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Man, it's been absolute credit having you on.
Yeah,
really,
thanks, mate.
It's been awesome just to hear your story, bro. And yeah, like the family, hearing that your family are good. Obviously, I reached out to Craig to get you on the podcast.
He texted me straight away, to be fair.
Yeah. Question I always ask all my guests before we wrap up is just, what are you grateful for?
Family and my kids. That was it.
Nice, man. Mate, absolute pleasure again. This will be out in a week or so. So hopefully after the Bala game you win.
Yeah.
And this is the one after, bro. So
cheers all.
Thank you so much, man.
Cheers, mate.